Hi guys, Red Ninja here, and the subject of today's video is my newly modified Nerf Rapidstrike. So it's been a while since I've done a mod video on my channel or done a mod overview, so to speak, so I thought, why not? Let's do a mod video on my newly modified blaster. So what I'm going to do is show you the aesthetics, what I've done to this blaster, and then I'll show you the firing test. Okay, so the idea behind this build was in some ways to improve on my previous Rapidstrike build. Now the previous Rapidstrike build, if you guys remember, had 3 rhinos, 2 in the flywheels, 1 in the pusher, and then I upgraded it further with some worker wheels and an OFP flywheel cage, and while it did get pretty decent results of high 115 to low 100 FPS approximately, I wanted a bit more power in my Rapidstrike. So I decided to get another one and then start from scratch. Internally, I just gutted the whole blaster and I just installed all the aftermarket parts. In the front, we have 2 fan revamp motors designed by Foam Blast, and it is paired with a containment crew cage of about 42.5 millimeters and 2 Cyclone flywheels. And in the back, I have a honey badger and an extended pusher arm from Worker. And the whole thing is wired up with Containment Crew's switch plate, and the whole thing is wired up with 16 AWG wire, and it is all hooked up to a 2S LiPo in the front. The only gripes I have of this build is, one, I did downgrade to a 2S LiPo, which, sure, 3S LiPo is a lot, I guess, in my opinion, a bit easier and a lot more reliable. However, because I'd rather have higher FPS and a lot more power out of my blaster, I went with the 2S and I went with the fangs, so that's not really a sacrifice. But overall, I am happy with this build. I mean, just take a listen to the flywheels. And with the honey badger in the back, we have approximately 9 to 12 darts a second, which is pretty nice. Going over the aesthetics, I went with the Rust-Oleum Black. This was the satin finish, and I used that as a primer. Then what I did was I taped off the parts that I wanted to be left black, such as the grip, this little piece here, and the cheek rest. And then I painted the whole body red. Then masked that off again and then painted this silver stripe. And then once I finished with that, I used a matte clear coat, and honestly I think the paint job turned out so clean, which is really nice. So with that out of the way and with all the information given, I'll show you a firing test. Okay, so this is the chronograph test for my new Rapidstrike. This is a different method to how I would usually do chronograph tests because the Rapidstrike is full auto, the pusher motor won't cycle 1 dart at a time, so it'll just fire off 3 darts at once. So we'll have to wait and see how this goes. I've got 12 elite darts in this, so here we go. And also just a friendly headphone user warning. Here we go. Hopefully this registers on the camera, but anyways. Wow, would you look at that? Okay, second round. Third round of elite darts. Okay, so I've switched to E-kind waffle head darts. So here we go. Again, 12 rounds each. Here we go. As you can see, it performs so well. It is much quieter compared to my previous build, and I'm just so happy with how the project turned out. So that concludes the end of the video. If you liked it, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps. And if you want to see more on what I do on Red Ninja Productions, subscribe and join the Ninja Academy. But until next time, see you guys later. Bye.